with this girl, and I was so drunk, bro. She was driving us, and I had to puke so bad, and I just took my hat off my head, filled it, just vomited right into it, right? Just threw it right out the window, just kept talking to her like nothing had happened, bro. Dude, another time, this dude, my buddy, Billy Comforto, rest in peace, bro. He died. He drove into an embankment. But he used to do pills and everything, and we were bus boys together. We were co-bus boys, even though he was about 35 or 40, you know? He looked like Don Flamenco. You know who that is from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? The little Italian guy, and he's like...
No.
He looked like that guy, but without the roses and about an extra 20 pounds, and he was also homosexual. But he gave me some pills, you know, gave me some somas one night or something. I think try to maybe take advantage of me. I don't remember. That's a good thing about pills is, you know what I'm saying? If you did get molested, you don't really have to remember it. People always steal on our balcony, so people would steal the wood where our balcony was, like, and
they would just take the wood from the actual balcony.
Yeah, they would take the wood and go use it to do
like
shit
a
or
rail.
whatever. So you'd always have to be way fucking careful, like if you were upstairs and you wanted to go outside of the apartment, you know, because like literally the wood would be missing, man. I'll send you guys a picture of it, and yeah, and then you'd see it. Somebody would have built their kid something for Christmas, or you know, built like some, you know, used it on their fence or some shit, and you're like, that's our fucking balcony, you know. Yeah, some people have on the carpentry one. People have the asbestos one,
the real doctor one, the N95. That's like the real thing. But then
you got people getting pulled into surgery that work at a SPC, that work
just
at
walking past
that work at a humane society.
Sir, we need you now. No, I'm going to work. I'm going to known as empanadas.
Yeah, I'm here for drywall. Next thing you know, that guy's in there spackling somebody's kidneys shut. You know, somebody told me Black Guys Come has music in it. Have you heard that? Yeah, jazz. It's like jazz blues kind of a thing. Yeah, you know. Well, first of all, when I was young, if we ejaculated, my dad made us bury it in the yard, you know? It was like a religious thing, kind of. Because my dad was really religious.
What do you mean? So you would dig a hole, and then you would come into a hole?
No.
Or
if he caught us that we'd ejaculated onto something, or, you know, ejacked onto a cloth or something, or into a little,
right,
you know, something, maybe my sister had a little thing of cups and cupboards or some little game, you know, children's game thing or something, then he would make us, if he busted us, he would make us take it out of the yard and bury it in.
And to this day, your Black Widow joke, whether or not we ever know each other at the end of our lives, will make me smile at the very end of my life, because it's one of the funniest, simply well-written jokes that I've ever heard. I'm just giving you a compliment, and that's it to end the show.
Thanks, man. Yeah, my buddy got bit by a Black Widow, dude.
Yeah.
She was in her 40s. Outside of a bus stop, dude. Yeah. Well, I seen a guy throw a grenade one time, dude. I seen a senior citizen hum a grenade at into a group of not calves. What are old cows called? Older calves.
Heifers.
Yeah, heifers, bro. Yeah. And yeah, that
had to be pretty. Yeah,
it was unreal. Dude. And people were like, "No way, this dude's gonna do it." Then he took his shirt off. And we see him, bro. When an old dude takes his shirt off, he's gonna throw a grenade. Like people were like, "No way, this guy's got a grenade in his truck," and somebody's like yelling, "You queer!" And because he's just like, he got pissed, you know, and then he had a grenade and he fucking threw that bitch, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it was unprecedented, man. You know, I knew dude. I mean, you know, I grew up around some fucking real crazy poor white people. You know, the dude they had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. You know that dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name. And he would just get you like that, bruh. And he'd choke you down.
He had no arms.
No arms at all. And he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you.
So if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro. He'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude he just...
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
Huh?
Would he catch your hand?
He would just lurch at you. And, bro, the thing is, here was the...
Oh, you know what? If he hits you with that shoulder, you're going down.
Yeah, part of it. The big move was that choke. He would catch you like this.
Where would he catch you? Your hand?
In your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, once he got you neck to neck, Gert Yuva, the whole family was fucking...
He could choke you out.
Psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. These people would fuck you up. one of the kids was in a wheelchair, or just they never taught him to walk. I think I don't even think he was crippled. They just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude, and didn't even give a fuck. Dude, I'd be Mormon in a heartbeat, bro.
Yeah, you moved to Utah?
Bro, beautiful women.
Beautiful
You get to
women.
be tall.
Yeah, they're all tall.
Yeah.
You know
They're
what?
very
Well,
welcoming.
they're closer to God.
Go to the tabernacle, man. That thing is like a damn Neapolitan sandwich.
They
There's
are
every color person in there, bro.
They're the sweetest people. They really are.
Yeah, you can have different wives if you want, different husbands. We may know one day, or Joe Rogan might tell us.
Rogan does know.
But
And
at
it's annoying.
some
He keeps
point-
it in that fucking pod thing he sleeps in, that water thing. That's where he gets the drippings of knowledge come from there. Too.
Oh, dude, I saw him one time eating facts out of a glowing bag one time.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Because I've heard this and I've never seen it before.
Totally, man. It's in his glove
He's
box.
endless. You know, he says he loves to play pool. It's not. The crack of the balls gives him the secrets.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've heard it a few times. And I was
It's
like,
like
what is
Zeus
that?
with the planets.
That's exactly right. When they
Yeah.
smash, then he gets all this knowledge. It's really insane.
I'm like, is
that
this?
dude.
Do I use this one to break? He's like, no, that's Neptune. That goes back in the formation. Dude, I was in Louisville one time. I came out of a show. They had a big group in a limousine. They invited me to go to an after party with them, right? I was like, I'm only coming if my boy can come. And they're like, who's your boy? And I'm like, Cedric. They had a brother nearby, right? Wearing this Louis Vuitton jacket, dude. Probably about 60% homeless, right? And they're like, that's your boy? And I hadn't even talked to this dude, right? I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And like, all right, he can come. So I fucking walk over to him, look him right in the eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Theo. He's like, Cedric. And I was like, all right, dude, I told these people you're my friend. You ever been in a limousine? He's like, nah. I was like, all right, come get in with us. Just act like you're my friend, right? We're going to a party. He's like, all right, man. So we go in the limo, bro. We're in there, hot chicks, dudes, people fucking. Little Cedric kept saying, we're friends. That's what he kept saying out loud, right? Kind of fucking not the best actor, bro. But did we get to this house party? It's a nice, cool fucking party, bro. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. Somebody's making us a drink. I'm talking to somebody. Fucking 6 minutes later, I hear a fucking somebody scream. I hear a window break, right? Somebody comes running down. They said some dude just stole like 4 purses out of the coat room upstairs and fucking jumped out a window.
That would have been me, Doug.
And that was fucking LeCedric, bro. And that was like, and everybody there was like crying and pissed. And some girl was like furious because all her tampons were in there or something. I remember she got pissed. She was a tough girl. She was like one of those, what are those people that slide the thing on the ice, she said?
Curlers?
Yeah, she was a curler. And but I was in my head, I was like, this is the best fucking night ever.